as to what they're saying. But the young people that it's directed at does.
When we go out as Christian rappers, we immediately get an ear from the audience because it's just a respect for rap.
Christian rappers are using their music to present the gospel of Jesus Christ to anyone who needs to hear it.
My overall direction with my music is to present to the urban community, the suburban community, children, adults, whoever that listen to rap music, not just an alternative, but the answer, the cure, to present to them the gospel in a form that they can understand it.
Many shun the idea of rap music carrying the gospel message. They stereotype the culture, the sound, and even the look.
Can God move through a rap? Yes, he can. Can God move through the preached word? Yes, he can. Can God move through a song? Yes, he can. Who are you to say which presentation is best?
And the question then comes, can it be effective? Well, there's a scripture that says, be all things to all people that you may win some.
The church is supposed to be reaching everybody. Every single person on the planet.
It shouldn't be a person in this neighborhood that has a need for anything that's in the power of the church's reach. But we'll take $50,000 and send a person overseas when Jesus told us to start in Jerusalem.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. 2005, we back.
Are the responsibilities of the church being neglected? Is there a lack of discipleship? Churches seem more focused on bringing people in rather than going out. Is the church in need of a reformation?
One of the main problems with the world today is the fact that God's church, we're not in the place that he's desiring for us to be. We're not in position, man. We're not doing what he's desiring us to do. We are more interested in prestige.
Have American Christians become comfortable living in complacency, content with what they have, rather than what God desires?
The church is becoming a ghetto, and we're walling ourselves up.
A disciple cannot effectively reach a people without knowing the culture and becoming part of it. If the culture is kept separate from the presentation, it just won't work.
When hip-hoppers look upon it and you trying to reach them, they like, that's something totally different. It's foreign, so we don't know how to receive that because y'all using our music, but y'all don't accept the cultural aspect of it.
Now these churches, they be judging on these streets, saying these cats hard-headed cause they won't budge on these streets. Take off your suit and show some love on these streets.
Christian rap is revolutionary. Will the American church be willing to set aside doctrinized tradition for a new work of God?
You got these traditional people who want to sometimes go like this, go like this. Man, God is coming out. He breaking down the walls. Hey, raps can point people to Christ, just like the preached word can point people to Christ. Singing can point people to Christ. So you're going to take the preached word and you're going to take the singing, but you're going to boot the rap on a curve because you want to stereotype it? What God can use? He can use whatever he want to use.
It is the responsibility of each individual believer to spread the gospel with a presentation that glorifies God, not just on Sunday or only at church, but every day, everywhere.
It takes individuals to care because society never will.
There's no sense of community and there is no sense of outreach. Even with suburban churches,
Jesus didn't even roll with the tabernacles. He didn't even roll. He didn't roll in the synagogues. Where was Jesus? He was on the block. He was in the street.
If the church continues to reject methods and techniques that don't conform to their tradition, how can she manifest Christ?
If the church closes their door on this generation, who's going to be there to gather up the casualties?
The goal for my life and my music is to reach the world. starting one life at a time.
The inner city is a vast mission field, and like the rest of society, it has its own struggles, but it's not out of reach. Regardless of the presentation, the true nature of Christ must be revealed.
What's the true nature of Christ? One word. Can I spell it for you? L-O-V-E. I have a question for you on this evening. What is the use of you doing anything that you do if you're not living the life of what you say you represent? I know you mean well. I know you want to do the right thing. Your intentions are good. Yeah, you're sincere. But see, it's time that we be doers and not hearers only, so that we may not be a generation just.
Every time we look around, something going down. Nothing's better than this fate of mine. So how did it come to this? What did I miss? Live out in the open wilderness. Society's kiss indulge my mind. Twist the truth to the way the world defines. Becoming intertwined with this world mind. Delusion just takes a matter of time. Falling back to the life that I once knew. Feel like I'm stuck holding my breath without a clue. Don't wanna be in this condition. I'm in the midst of transition. We scream Jesus, then act like we don't need him. But when situations come, we want him to delete them. Handicapped in the walk cause we don't understand our freedom. Where the spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty, stability. So if you understand, come on, wave your hands with me. From St. Louis, Alabama.